Finding out your season or the hues that look best on you, it's a trending topic, so much so that my boss who's in his 40s listened to a podcast on it. That tells you something. It's big right now. Today we're joined by Megan Blazig from House of Color Pflugerville, who specializes in color analysis, a really cool kind of science. Megan, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk a little bit about how you got into color analysis.
Yeah, so back in 2020 when the world was kind of shut down, I had a great friend who said she was interested in doing appointments, so I said yes. At the time, I had red hair and spray tanned all the time, and was doing my very best to change everything about me to fit clothes that I wanted to wear. So I went to my appointment and was shocked. I was like, wow, I thought there would be a trick. I have a background in professional photography, and so I thought, I'm going to figure out what this is. And then I went and I was like, shoot, I really want to know more. I want to see what it would be like to live in that palette of colors. Because I also had a pretty big shopping problem. I was going home.
You and me both, sister.
I was going home and bringing home the whole store.
Yeah.
And so it was just, my closet was bursting. I was overwhelmed. So color analysis has just totally transformed the way I think about clothing, how I'm purchasing things, how I'm shopping with way more intent. So
And I bet your closet has pared down because of it.
It has, yeah. And because of that, I just got really excited. I attended every friend's appointment after that. And then I decided I wanted to make this my job because it had made such an impact on me.
Wonderful.
yeah.
I love that. Well, I want to talk about an appointment. You got to experience one. It inspired you so much that you're the professional now.
Yeah.
What does an appointment look like when someone comes through the door, for the first time?
So usually I can see an individual. People are always welcome to bring friends to come with them who just want to watch and maybe be a fly on the wall. I love having that positivity spoken over people also when someone's in the chair by a loved one or a friend.
Girl, that looks great on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's one thing to meet me for the first time, but to hear your friend say it, even better. But they come in barefaced, no makeup, moisturizer's okay, no self-tanners. And we go through the process of making a lot of drape comparisons. We have to figure out what your skin's undertones are to figure out what colors honor and flatter you the best. I can't just look at you and say, oh yeah, you're whatever.
I wondered if you got, at this point, if you can just look at someone and say, looking like a cool spring.
No. I wish, I always kind of joke, if it were that easy, I'd be able to be so much more efficient with time and go through things faster, but I can't. It's such an intentional process to go through all of the comparisons. So.
And what does it look like when you get your season? Because boy, I've seen, that it's spring, summer, fall, winter.
Yep.
Are there, areas of gray in between even just those seasons?
Sure. There are colors that will cross over between seasons and exist in more than one place, like summer and winter share a color. I will say I always encourage my clients when they're leaving the appointment, they want a starting place, where in the world do I make the most impact? And I always tell them that starting with anything that you'd see in a headshot, sort of from the waist up, is having the most impact because that color is reflecting back up on your face. And then you work your way down your body,
Yeah,
with
and
your
so
clothes.
many of us are on Zoom meetings anymore.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. So then work your way down your body. But there's color, but then there's also style. So I never encourage anyone to go home and toss out everything that's not in their correct color, because that would be extremely wasteful and contributing to all of the, millions, billions of clothing waste we have per year. So if it fits you really well, you feel really good in it, you still wear it, and then you just replace it when it's time in something that's the right color.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that. I can see some examples of people trying it out. Would you mind trying it on me today?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take a little seat here.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what happens when you start showing us kind of these beautiful colors.
Sure. So the first part we have to figure out when we get going is if you are warm or if you're cool. And that means, do you have more yellow in your skin or do you have more blue for your undertones? And is it okay if I tie you with this drape? We're just going to cover up your gorgeous dress that we have today.
Let's do it.
We're just going to go all white. So I'm going to pass this around you. You can spread that out over you as best as possible. Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Like I'm about to get a haircut.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't tie it on the back of you, so just in case. And then I will have to go through a whole series of comparisons. We're just going to do a couple today just for fun. This drape has more cool, this is cool, so it has more blue.
Oh, so you can see it like really right up by your neck,
Yeah.
right up by your eyes.
Like we're just looking at everything. And granted, you have makeup on today, so that is adding a layer of us not being able to see things as clearly as we would in studio without that. But then here's a drape that we would compare that to that has more yellow in it. So this one is warm.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm kind of standing at an awkward angle here.
You're doing a great job, though.
Thanks. Okay, so all right, I'm going to pull these away. We always make every comparison at least twice. So this one is warm. That one is cool.
Whoa.
So what we're looking for is, do we see areas on your face that appear to be more blue, that are making you look more tired? Do you look like you've gone a little jaundicey, a little badly spray tanned in the warm drapes? So ideally, we're looking for harmony when your skin just looks really healthy and clear, but not like we're taking it too far in either direction. So here it is again, warm and cool.
The way you wick this thing off me is so amazing. I'm really enjoying it.
It's my magic trick.
What do you think when you see these two? Because I feel like I need more expertise from you. They to me just look like colors.
Sure, I completely understand that, which is why, and honestly, so many clients will leave an appointment and go, how do I tell the difference between a warm and a cool drape once I'm out in the real world? So every client's going to leave with a swatch fan so that they will have all of these actual fabric swatches to go shopping with, so then you can distinguish the difference between those. Granted, you're going to have to remember that this camera is going to change the color that we're seeing
and our
here.
lights too.
And lights, all of that. So like the whole setting is super controlled when we're doing a color analysis appointment. But these drapes that I'm holding up behind you, can you see, if you look at them compared to what you have on, how yellow that now looks compared to these?
Yes, I can.
So that's warm. These are cool.
Gotcha.
So
my mom says everybody looks good in turquoise. I don't know if that,
I mean,
applies to have some color.
some variation of exists within. Like everybody will tell me jewel tones. I've always been told I look great in jewel tones, and we have tons of colors that I think could easily fall into that in just about any season.
Megan,
So-
we're gonna have to leave it there.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel soothed hanging out with you. This has been really cool information. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time.
Thanks so much.
Of course, guys, you can learn more about color analysis and book Megan's services. It's more than just color analysis as well, y'all. She does a lot by heading to hocmegan.com.